everyone. Thank you for joining us today as Ivy and I take you through the introduction to TradingView. My name is Richa. I'm the Australian Regional Lead for Pepperstone, and today we have our superstar Ivy as well, who is one of our trading specialists, who a lot of you might have spoken to as well. And what we will be going through today is an overview of what TradingView is, some of the charting tools that we have available, the TradingView community that we have, and how you can use that to your advantage for your trading. Ivy's going to show you how you can execute some trades on TradingView as well. And then we've got a couple of promotions running. We'll just run you through those briefly towards the end. And of course, throughout the webinar, if you have any questions at all, feel free to jump in on the right-hand side and ask them through the GoToWebinar as well, and we'll try to answer those as we go on. If somebody doesn't mind just confirming that you can all hear us and see us okay.
You could also just leave some message down there.
Yeah.
Rich, I think people can hear us.
Yep, okay. We'll get started. First thing I will get everyone to do as well, if that's okay, is if you do have an extra screen, or you can sort of split up your monitor, it is always better if you can follow along. It's generally the best way to learn. So this is TradingView, first of all. Just a second. You might have seen it before. It's a great charting tool. A lot more people are using it. It's incredibly user-friendly, and it's web-based as well. Pepperstone have integrated it with it since January this year, and it allows you to trade on the platform, execute, manage your positions directly through this trading platform. But I'll show you first is simply how you can connect your Pepperstone account to TradingView as well. So if we just go on to product and chart. Just under trading panel down the bottom there, you will see Pepperstone, and it's just as simple as clicking connect. If you don't have a TradingView account that you have opened yet with Pepperstone, it will prompt you to create one. But if you've created one anyways, it's really simple. You simply press continue, and it redirects you to the secure client area and asks if you're okay to connect with Pepperstone to TradingView. So I've got a live account and a demo account, and I'll just approve that on my end, and you'll get the exact same screen. So then you're directly connected to Pepperstone, and then you can trade directly from TradingView as well. So we'll jump back to an overview of TradingView. When you come to the home page, the first thing you'll see is the snaps. This is something that they have which is quite new, and it's essentially your bite-sized information on some of the top talking points at the moment, what's been in the news, such as Bitcoin, Tesla's always doing something, and you can just scroll through those just to get a little bit of information of what's going on. If we just click on Tesla, for example, it actually allows, you can see a bit of a timeline of what's been going on with Tesla, and on the actual chart as well, once it loads up. I think it's just a bit slow as I'm sharing my screen. It will show you the timeline of when certain things have happened in the market, so you could follow along to what's really been moving those prices. So that's quite an interesting feature that it has. And then it also has a summary of different markets. If you're looking at crypto, forex, futures, different brokers, and you'll see Pepperstone there as well, and different editors' picks of trade ideas that other traders who are using TradingView have. Because the beauty of this compared to some of the other platforms is that it's more of a community, and whether you're looking at trading sentiment, fundamental, price action, technical, it's all sort of placed into one web-based platform for you, and it's really easy to use. What we'll go on to next is just going through product and going to charts, which is where we'll spend quite a lot of our time today. Just minimize that there, and I'll just make this a simple chart that I created earlier. So I've got this in dark mode at the moment, and I apologize if I'm about to blind anyone, but of course there's a light mode as well, but we all do love our dark mode, so I'm going to move back to the dark one, which is a bit easier on my eyes. We've got the crosshairs over here, and just a really simple thing is just scrolling up and down allows you to maximize and minimize it. Simple things as grabbing the chart is very, very user friendly, and it's one of those softwares. I'm an Apple person, not an Android one, but the reason why I like it is because when I think something's going to happen when I move my mouse in a certain way, it just does, and that's what TradingView does. I'll run through the toolbar on the left-hand side that we have here. These are your sort of lines, such as trend lines, parallel channels, and horizontal lines that you can run. It's just as simple as dragging and clicking. You can change the color to whatever you prefer. The thickness can be a little bit different, and you can set alerts through it as well. And you can also simply delete those. I'll just go through a couple of the other ones that I used quite extensively. And you can see that they've got shortcuts here as well. You can change these shortcuts as you go if you're used to something else. Horizontal line, for example. And just this one here, for example, if I was to click alert, I can then also set an alert based on the different technical sort of price action lines that you want to put down. If, for example, the US 30 was to cross up, cross down, get greater than. So if it crosses above, if I was to just choose that for an example, I can set an expiration date on it as well. I can select whether to be notified to get a pop-up to send me an email. This will be your email that's registered with your TradingView account. Or my personal favorite, which I don't know why they've got hidden, is to actually send email to SMS, which is when you actually get a text message to tell you when a certain level has been reached within the market. Just create that one there, and that's good to go for me. A couple of the other ones that I'll run through as well is the fib retracement level. If anyone likes to use that one, especially if you're a technical trader. If we were to just do a simple one now, it gives you all the different retracement levels of Fibonacci that you might want to use as a take profit, stop loss, entry for your buy, stop, or limits, or just do your analysis to see where the market might see a bit of resistance or support. Same with this one, the customization is really easy to use. If I was just to right click there and click settings, I can then select which parts I actually want to see. So I don't really want to see all these bigger ones. I can simply remove those. And
we just want to keep it a major one.
Exactly.
We just
right.
want to keep it like a major one.
That's it. And 0.5, contrary to popular belief, is actually not a Fibonacci level. So I've removed that one as well. I'll keep one. And then you can basically have exactly the ones that you do want to see. And it just looks a lot nicer and a lot neater. The next few options you have here is you can write full text, have a bit of text in there as well, such as, you know, bought here, or a couple of notes about the market that you read that you want to come back to, and they'll just stay there with you, and you can move those to where you might have actually seen it. So if something happened today, you can move it to essentially when you found out about it. And then it's almost like a little journal, little diary you have of the market. So when you come back to it, you know exactly what you were doing at a certain time. And it just helps you sort of manage your trades and then your trading plan as well. The ruler here is a really good one if you're just looking to see how much a market's moved over a certain amount of time. Let's get rid of that Fibonacci. And that one, so it's clear. So I'm just clicking on it and pressing delete. So it just comes off very nicely. If I use the ruler here, all I need to do is just click and drag, and it will tell me from the top to the bottom here on a daily. This has dropped about 16% from the 21st of April to the 20th of June, and how many days it's been, so that's 60 days as well. Very, very great tool to use. Now, coming up to the top over here, This is where you can type in any symbol that you might be looking for. So the Aussie dollar was in the news today after another rate hike, which was expected. I can just click on this one here, and you can see that it hasn't done too fairly today, even though the market had priced it in a little bit. So you'll see that chart just come up there, and just to be mindful that to select Pepperstone as a source as well, just so that you can actually trade on that one. If you choose a different provider, then you won't be able to trade that one through Pepperstone, just because the data is coming from somewhere else, from a different liquidity provider. Next one over here, you've just got your different time frames. So 4-hour chart, 2-hour chart. And if you just double click here, it auto adjusts to what you're looking at, which is another great feature. You've got your classics, your candles, bars, hollow candles, line charts, whatever you would prefer, available to use as well. And just in terms of customization of how your chart looks as well, if we just go to setting, right click on the chart and go to settings, you can then choose how you'd want your actual chart to look like. So I'm just going to go back to our new Pepperstone colors as well. And there we have it. So we can just have that good to go in whatever colors you like. Some people prefer not to use the red and green just because of the bias that it gives your mind, and maybe the blue and white can help with that a little bit. The next one we have is indicators. So this is a really popular part of using TradingView, because every indicator you can think of will be here, but then many traders and users of TradingView, they actually publish and create their own strategies and indicators as well, which you can use. So if I was just to go for some absolute classics, so for example, an RSI, moving average to it as well. Moving average, maybe just a second. So you can see now up here that the indicators that I have, and I've got the RSI down here. I can then go into this one. So that's a 5-bar simple moving average. I can go into settings and change that to 50. And I can also change the type of moving average if you want a simple moving average or an exponential one, which are the ones that are used the most. And then I can just go into this one as well. So change 400-day. Oops, sorry. I think I just need to change that as well. Yeah, there we go. It's a little bit different there. And you'll probably notice I've got a trade running here as well, which is one I just did before as an example. When I was playing around with it, looks like it didn't go too much in my favor, but I'll leave that part to Ivy, who's going to try to show us a lot more about trade executions later on. Couple more things here. When you do go into right click and go into settings, is you can obviously change the candlestick colors and the visualization of it. What you can also do is go into your trading and make sure click on the different options you have available as well in terms of what you want to see. So I've got the buy and sell buttons available here, and I've got the spread available in between it. You can see if you want your positions to be shown in monetary value or pips or as a percentage as well, and sort of other different options that you might want to see. You've also got events available. So if I click economic events on a calendar, it will actually bring up the different events that are coming up across the world. So although many people think TradingView is such a great technical tool, it's actually a great fundamental tool as well. So you know what's coming up soon, factory orders, and you've got the sort of light yellow and the orange as well, so you know how serious some of these are. FOMC minutes, those are definitely red, and a few more things, balance of trade out of Australia. So you've got the different flags down there, you know where these things are, which country this news is coming out of as well, and what it will affect. The next thing I'll just show you now, put down 2 different moving averages here. I might just change the color of this one. Now, if I want to save this particular template so that every symbol that I open, I can see the moving averages and the RSI, click on this button here, and I can save the indicator template. RSI, moving average. And now under here, I can see RSI moving average. There's a couple that I set up earlier just to show you as well as, for example, the mean reversion one with moving average, MACD, and a Bollinger bot, mean reversion bot that somebody had actually created from not from Pepperstone, from TradingView, which essentially shows when that person goes long and when they close their long. It's got the MACD available down there. So it's basically setting up all of these things for you, so that you don't have to do the work. So that's where the community is really behind you when you're using TradingView. A couple of the other ones, it was just a basic candlestick and moving average one as well. This is one that I really, really like, and it's quite new as well, or maybe it's new to me. But if you go into technicals, you have this option which says Candlestick Patterns, and all the different candlesticks. I don't know if anyone else used baby pips, but it always goes through the different candlesticks that are available. It essentially finds them for you so that you don't have to look for them manually. So we're looking at Aussie US at the moment. On the 28th of June, there was a engulfing candle, which is bearish. That's actually quite a good call by that candlestick pattern. And you can click on it or hover over it and actually tells you what that means. So for this one, for example, it's the end of a given uptrend and it's predicting a reversal pattern off the back of it as well. So these are some of the tools you can add into your templates. And if I was to then click into a different one and we looked at gold, because that template is saved, it will essentially load itself onto it automatically. The next thing I'll move on to now is just the watch list over here. So I've got that, you can see on the right hand side the watch list symbols, sorry, the US dollar symbols that I'm looking at the moment. If I ever want to create a new one, I simply go through here. So I've got some different ones set up, some Australian ones, so gold against Australian dollar, ASX, Aussie Kiwi, Aussie dollar, and then I've got all my Forex ones set up as well. If you want to add a new one, you just click Create New List, and you'll just do TradingView Webinar, and then I can click plus and have just add a few ones that I want to do. So Tech Index, Dow Jones, Hong Kong, a few cryptos that we have available as well. We've got quite a few now. Forex, just the classics. As you can tell, I really like the Aussie US dollar, but it doesn't like me. It still doesn't like me. Perfect. You can just set up different watch lists using that as well. So depending on what you're looking at, you can just toggle through them and you don't have to set them up every single time. Now on the right hand side, I'm just going to move this to the side here because I've got a panel on the right hand side. You'll be able to see your alerts. So I set up 2 alerts. I set up one alert before and one a little bit earlier during the day, and you can see a summary of them down the right hand side. Any news, headlines, it's all over there. If you click on it as well, it will take you to the relevant article as well, so you can actually read through it. Got your data window, so we're looking at gold at the moment. It will show you the high and the low and what date that we're looking at. And there's a few other options there. The other one I really like is the idea stream. So if you follow Pepperstone or whoever you choose to follow through TradingView, highly recommend following Pepperstone. You'll be able to see the different ideas that we post as well. So if we just click on this one. So Hong Kong 50, need of direction, levels to watch, go long. So this will show you the analysis that the team has done as well, with a little bit of commentary down the bottom here. Looks like we've got a bit of fundamental commentary here with a few technicals mapped out for price action on the actual chart, and you can follow it along. Now, the really good thing to do here, which you can do with anyone, and I highly recommend doing it before looking into any trade idea before executing on it, is you can actually press play. So this was just done yesterday, so it's quite fresh still. But if you press play, it actually shows you how it plays out as well. And if we just go to a different one, I'm just going to pick a random one here. That one's from a little while ago, euro dollar. And if you press play, it sort of shows how it's actually quite nicely come to that support level that's been mapped out on that one. And you can see how it's actually played out. So you just click of a button and your back testing is essentially done. A couple other things you have available here are live streams as well. So that I'll show you on the actual TradingView homepage. And Pepperstone does quite a few live streams as well. So I'm sure you guys have heard of Chris Weston and some of our other partners as well. You can actually watch them live as they just scroll down to see if there's any running at the moment. Doesn't look like there is. Generally, if there is a live stream happening, you'll be able to see it right as you scroll past editor speak, and you can watch the traders do their analysis live, and you can sort of follow along as well. And I really hope everyone is having a chance to follow along to the different charting that I've shown, so you can really understand how to use it to your advantage. Lastly, I'll show you the screeners, so products and screeners. If we go to Forex, it'll show you an overall technical rating based on the analysis that's done through TradingView. And you can actually have a look at a sell as a US strong sell, again, that whole interest rate play over there. And if we look at it on an advanced chart, I think TradingView had it right on the money with this one. And there's a live chat as well on the right hand side, so you can engage with the rest of the community. So hope that makes sense. What I'm going to pass on next to is to Ivy Yan, who is going to show us a few demonstrations of how we can actually execute trades on the platform. I'll just stop sharing my screen.
Thanks, Rich. Thanks, Rich. I'm also just replying our trader just asked one question at the question box. Just the trader asked, do we have to pay a subscription fee to TradingView to get all these features? I was just halfway through of typing. Just quickly, so some basic features are available for the free version, but more features such as Richa just mentioned, the alert. Then for the free version alert, you can get a one alert if you have like a free version of TradingView. But with the paid version, we can get more than one. Sometimes we do need more than one alert. And for example, other things like multiple screen, if you want to analyze like more than one product or just split them into the different time frame, then in that way we perhaps need the pro version. But don't worry, Pepperstone does have some offer to give out to our traders. Like later on we could touch on that, just promotion, something like that. If you are interested, please just stay. Then now I'm gonna share my screen. Rich, I think you probably have to change the percentage presenter to me so I can share my screen.
Okay, just a second. Just try now.
All right.
Okay, we can see your screen now, Ivy.
You can see my screen? Perfect. Which screen can you see?
I can see your window screen with your desk.
Okay, and I will move this. Well, I need to. Okay, have a look.
And just while you're getting that set up as well, with the free TradingView, you can access, you can use up to 3 technical indicators at any time, and you can still watch the live streams that are available. You also get a couple ads popping up with the other one, as you do with anything that's not free. But we do have some good offers at the moment, which we'll run through later on.
Rich, are you able to see my screen just for the TradingView? Because
No,
I changed it. No? What about this one now? Are you able to see the TradingView? Perfect, yes. Thank you. Okay. Right. Well, thanks, Richa, just giving us the good presentation to summarize what are the features on TradingView. And this part, I'm just going to take over to show our traders how to actually place a trade on TradingView. So because my role is account manager, and I'm like looking after lots of clients every day. I do get lots of questions about TradingView. That's essentially we feel like maybe that's a good idea. We just do a TradingView session with all traders, just cover some like really basic and common questions we usually get. So if everyone can see my screen at this time, like here is a trading panel. At this moment is Pepperstone. And if you do have like demo or live account, then you just press here, you are able to switch between your demo account and the live account. I have 2 demo accounts, so I can switch between both of them. Also, my manager Rich, she touched how we can just connect your TradingView account to your Pepperstone account by just press the trading panel and connect your trading account. But sometimes we do get lots of not handful like clients contact us to say we follow up with the whole procedure, but after we tried this connection, TradingView still shows error, so they can't really log into their account. What happens is usually just the data. What we need to do is just go to the top right. The top right, can you see these 3 dots? These 3 dots, if you just press these 3 dots and just hover your mouse to the history, and once you clear up your history, maybe you can do in the last 7 days, last 14 days, completely up to you. And after you clear up the data and try the same thing, and you should be able to log into your TradingView account. Otherwise, you still have us, just give us a call. We'll be here, just help you out. And now let's just move on to, once we connect to our TradingView, switch to the account you would like to place a trade. And that's the overall chart. We can see currently I'm having the gold. Like I like gold. Gold is one of the most popular like just commodity products. Especially at Pepperstone, the reason gold is so popular is because our spread is really cheap compared to all the brokers. We start for the reserve account, the spread start from 0.5, like 0.5. That's really cheap. So like what are we gonna do is like I just Rich was doing the demonstration. I just draw like a basic channel. We can see the trend line is just going to go down, but this part then the price break through, and then after that this come back to this channel again. So hopefully this just the price will continue move between in this like channel. And now what we can see, my time frame is 1 hour. So we're just gonna use this 1 hour time frame to demonstrate how to place in your first order. We can see on the side panel, here is order panel. We just press order panel, just bring out this panel. And what we can see is a sell and buy, and we have 3 different market execution type. One is a market execution, just whatever the current price is, we're gonna enter. We're gonna enter at the current price. The rest of the 2, the different types are limit and stop. They are all pending orders. I do get clients ask me what's the difference between those 3 different types of like order. So basically, just one market execution is the price you want to purchase, where you want to get in at the current price, whereas the rest of the 2 are more like preset order. Like if you feel like current price or current position is not the good opportunity for us to jump in the market, and we choose limit order or stop order. And later on, I'm going to just demonstrate, use some examples to make clear to show the difference between those 2 different type of orders. For example, let's go back to our chart at this moment. So we can still see the price is moving in between this channel, and currently it's at the middle. We are not too sure whether it's going to go up or going to go down. So maybe if I were trading, I was a trader, I perhaps is not going to jump into the market because it's just too uncertainty at this moment. In this way, because of this, I might choose limit or just pending order to place a trade. So if we're gonna use pending order, and we could choose a direction, either we buy and we sell. So if we're gonna, for example, this one is also a really good tool for us to use. For example, I'm gonna short. The current price is here, so that's kind of like a risk and reward. And you can see if you enter the price here, what will happen. But because the price is not, if the price is not too promising, I changed my mind, sorry. I'm gonna long my position, and I would like to enter a price here. So what I would like to see is if the current price is going to go down and hit the resistance line, and it is going to go up, that's what I would like to see. So if I want to see this pattern, but the current price is not going to give us any opportunity to do that. So I'm just going to do a pending order, and we move this risk and reward to here. That's where is our enter position. And now we just need to set up the your profit take. That's the profit. This green area is gonna be your profit room. So if you do enter at here, if the price does going up until hit this resistance line, and that's the whole green area is gonna be your profit. But also we want to do a good risk management as well. So let's see if the price just tested the previous position here, and then that could be are like another good indication for us to set a profit loss, right? So in that way, look at the ratio 4.5. It's good enough. I'm happy with that. If you are happy with this order, so we're just going to put your limit order here first and put the price. The price will be here, 1790. So we put 1790 into your enterprise, and you could say you want to make 0.5, 0.2, or 1 lot to enter. And also we would like to put profit take and a stop loss. As we analyzed early on, what you want to do is your profit take could be here, right? I don't want to be too greedy. I'm happy if the price hit here, because that's the previous test line. If the price hit here, which is 1813, which is gonna do 1813 roughly, and that's also calculate the dollar. So if the trade is going to hit here, then your profit is going to be $1,691.33 if you place 0.5 lots. And
I just want to highlight how once she's selected that she does want to put the stop loss and take profit in, next to the lots, it automatically calculates how much your risk is as well. So I know a lot of traders use a risk strategy where they shouldn't risk more than 1 or 2% of their account. So in this case, with a stop loss of 600, where she's risking $603, she can actually put in the percentage of how much she's wanting to risk in her account as well, especially for those clients who are trading at a high leverage with 500 to 1 with us as professionals. It's just a good one to manage that risk that comes with appropriate lot sizing as well. And it's great that it's inbuilt, because a lot of platforms don't have this feature at all, and this is one of my favorites.
Indeed. Yeah, indeed. That this is just give us the version before you actually done the trade. You already know if this trade going to make a profit, how much you're gonna make, and if the trade is just going to go south, sometimes it happens, and how much you're gonna lose. Then you have overall idea. That's just really good for the feature of this TradingView. So now, I put the price here, 1783. I just did that 1784. I put my stop loss price over here, and the TradingView just automatically calculate the Aussie dollars, how much you're gonna lose. So you are risk 8.88%. like also here, you can check your position risk overall of your whole balance, which I have $50,000 in my demo account, and that's this trade is gonna risk 0.88% of risk. I'm pretty happy with this trade because compare the take profit and stop loss. That's how we do it. And if we check everything is all right, we just hit the button, and straight away you are able to get your confirmation from the website, everything. So what you want to check is you have an order here. That's your order. Just buy working, and because of the sell and the stop limited, then stop just profit take and a stop loss, they haven't really been activated, haven't been triggered, so they just stay inactive. That's how you check. And if you check your position, anything hasn't happened because that's a pending order. And then we just wait, because it's a 1 hour, it's not going to be too long. We hope in the next few hours the price will move a bit more, so we can see some movement if we are able to make some profit from this trade. So that's the pending order for the limit. And maybe we could just look at either pending stop order or market stop. Maybe we could use the same example. Sure, let's just use the same example. The same thing. If we are going to do a stop order, so essentially stop order, the precision or the direction is going to be same. Richa, she is expert of this. She actually it was my teacher to taught me how to do the different things. So stop pending order, they just same direction. Like if you believe the price is going to go up, but you don't want to enter the position straight away at this moment because you would like to have a second idea, second opinion, just think about whether the price is continue going to the same position. For example, let's use this as example. Let's see, for example, we believe the price is going down to hit here. That's what we believe, right? But current price is 1802, just current price. However, we are not going to place a trade unless the price maybe jump to here, or price just continue come to here. And after the price move over to this line, this price you believe, and now you enter the position with a second confirmation. You believe, yes, I got a second opinion. The price keep moving to the direction I predict or I analyze, I believe, and then the trade is going to be triggered. Right, Rich? Do you want to just give our traders more like indication about this stop order?
Yeah, absolutely correct. When you're doing if you're doing a sell stop order, the entry point just needs to be below where the current prevailing market price is, and for a long, it's the vice versa. Ivy, we've just got a question from the audience here. Can you just place a market order for us? The question is, can you see closed positions, for example, profit or loss made? So we'll just do a demonstration of that if you can just open and close a position for us.
Definitely. Let's just do a market like that's really straightforward. Let's see, because this is just for demonstration, then we're just gonna do it. And then if the current price is 1803, and we make sure we press the first button we need to press is market execution, because I do get those of trader to ask, I just placed an order, but I can't see anything triggered. Could you please check my account? Is anything wrong with my account? But actually, after we check the screenshot, this makes like a huge difference. If we are not at the market trade, and the price is not going to trigger. So make sure you press the market execution and put your lots, maybe one. But I want to show you guys another really good feature of TradingView then in terms of how to manage your risk. It's a really good version. I love it. I'm using that all the time. As we can see, if we don't put any lot size here, or just leave it as what it is now, we change the risk. Let's see, my current price, my current balance. I have a $50,000 in my account, and I'm willing to lose 0.2%. I'm not a big risk taker, so I'm willing to lose 0.2% of my whole balance. And TradingView just actually does the calculation for me. TradingView believe after the calculation, the contract size, which is 0.03, is the best contract size for me to place if I don't want to lose more than 0.2%, which is $81, $89 for my account. And that's the risk I'm taking. So you can also see the Aussie dollars, just the risk percentage converted to Aussie dollars, which is $82, $81.49. So that's something also very good. If you can't decide how much lots would you like to place, that's another thing. And then once you decide everything, because the last example I showed our traders how to just move around to place the take profit and stop loss. This time, let's do another way. So I just hit the button. Well, we get the trade get executed, right? Straight away, we could see from our chart. We could see buy 0.03 at the price 1802, right? And here is our profit take. That's our this is our stop loss. But if you feel like you want to change that a little bit, we just press the line. So you are able to move this. See, you are actually just able to move it up. And then if you want to stay stay where it is, just press modify. So your profit take just move to where you wish. In that way, you don't have to really check the number, put back into the box. You could just easily move everywhere you want to. And same to here. If you want to adjust this a little bit, press the modify. That's how you do it. And also, what we could check is your position is long and the contract size. And currently, we're in $3 a lot loss. Then if you want to close out this trade, we could do partially close out, which is press the button here. And this window just asks you, would you like to close the whole 0.03 or would you like to partially close? If you feel like I just want to close partially, maybe just close 0.01 and then you sold partially of your position. Alternatively, if you're done, you just, okay, I'm just gonna sell everything. So now your trade is completely sold out. So, and if you want to have a look at your history, that's where you can check. Then in the past, we did some trades, then account summary and notification log. That's where you could check. That's basically how you could just place a trade. Do we have any questions at this moment?
We had a few questions I've answered through the chat, so there's a few people interested in the TradingView promotion, which is great. If we can see closed positions, so hopefully that's answered your question, Cornelia. You just simply go onto history and you'll be able to see a summary of the closed positions and the profit and loss for those ones as well. How can you set multiple sell levels? I'm assuming you mean like a staggered stop loss in that one, Brett. That doesn't have that available at the moment. If you mean multiple pending orders, you can just go in and create them multiple times. But at the moment, there's no staggered advanced take profit or stop losses that are available in TradingView, as far as I know. That seems to be the questions. Just another question. Can you place a scale order with TradingView? Do you know about that one, Ivy?
Scale trading, I heard about that quite a lot. Scale trading, but how can I see these questions? Let me see. Questions. Okay, here just being blocked. I could only see the last question. Okay, can you place a scale order with a TradingView long or short? I'm not too sure if we can do that at a Pepperstone, because you could perhaps do that with the TradingView, but some features are not available at Pepperstone at this moment. Maybe we could check and get back to you. Could you please also just leave your email address here? Let us just check and get back to you.
Yeah, maybe actually, sorry, just don't leave your email address so that because everyone might be able to see it, but we'll just note down your name and get back to you on that one separately.
Right. And oh yeah, Rich, would you like to just summarize, because the time is almost like 15 minutes, and we're like really appreciate everyone just like asking the questions and just engage with us. Like we're really happy. This is the first webinar we're doing, but in the future, like every 2 weeks, we are doing the different topics, just like summarize the common issues our traders like facing every day. Which is the goal is we would like to just share all this information, hopefully could just assist you with your trading. Anything you would like to summarize, Rich, for our webinar?
Sure, we'll just do a quick summary of it. I'll just share my screen quickly. You should be able to see my screen now.
Yeah, we could.
Perfect. And just regarding that question about scale as well, I know when you go to settings, there is a scale section here, but I think it's more in terms of how the layout is. But we will have another look at that one for you just to make sure that we do answer your question correctly. And I just forgot to mention the bid and ask labels as well through the scale. Always good to be able to see both bid and ask price on your trading chart, so you know what the spread is and where you're entering and exiting those trades as well, very importantly. So a bit of an overview. We've got the basic tools that are available on the left-hand side, and just at the top there with a great tool of indicators, a great library of indicators, including candlestick patterns and strategies as well, which can essentially help you. You can go through them and see which are good strategies that can help you through decide what you want to trade. On the right-hand side, you've got your trading panel, which Ivy has taken us through, and a few different alerts available and ideas that you can stream as well. To connect your Pepperstone account, you'll find I've connected already, but there's a trading panel here. You simply click on connect to take you through the secure client area. It's genuinely about 3 clicks and you're in, so it's quite good in that sense. And if we go back to the home page as well for TradingView, make the most of the news you can get from here, the market summary and the editor's picks as well to sort of help guide you through what you need to trade. To sort of summarize as well, and you've got your community here for popular ideas, depending on whichever asset class it might be that you're interested in. So whether you're beginner, intermediate or advanced, it's really customizable, great user interface, and it's, you know, I hope everyone's been able to pick it up as well, because it is a really great platform that you can sort of integrate into your daily life, and there's an app for it as well. Now, just to touch briefly on the subscription that we have available as well. So Pepperstone essentially offers a 6-month TradingView Pro Plus subscription. You can't do less or more. It's 6 months the way that it's set up. For new clients, if you haven't traded with us before, with the initial deposit above 5,000, we basically pay for 6 months of TradingView Pro Plus subscription. For existing clients and professional clients, so pro clients are those who are trading as professional at a higher leverage. For anyone, just send us an email at trading@pepperstone.com as well, whether you're new or existing, and we'll see what we can do to organize a Pro Plus subscription for you. And just pop in TradingView webinar in the subject line so we know who you are and that you were here to support us with this webinar, and hopefully you got something out of it as well. And we'll be more than happy to give you a hint. Any other questions?
Yeah, I guess we almost like we answered a lot of questions and from the question box, and seems like, yeah, like if traders you don't have any questions, we're just going to hop off, and we're gonna see you next next Tuesday. When, Rich, when is it going to be?
So on the first Tuesday of every month, there's going to be a webinar, an introductory one, firstly, just to go through a lot of the things that Pepperstone offers. Next month, we're going to be covering auto charters, which is the market scanning technical analysis tool that integrates into MetaTrader 4, 5, and CTrader. Really exciting one if you love your technical analysis and if you're short on time, which a lot of us are. But we'll send out a couple emails for those ones so you can join in there as well. But thanks very much, and hope everyone has a lovely dinner and a good night.
All right, good night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you later.